Today on Grow with Dr. Joe, we are going to be baking cookies. These cookies have chocolate chips, peanut butter chips, and toffee chips, along with some oatmeal. They are moist, chewy, and delicious. Let's get baking.
You're going to want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. In a stand mixer, you will want to put 1 cup of butter, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, a cup of white sugar, and put that on your mixer with the mixing paddle and mix it until well mixed. Scrape down your bowl before you add the next ingredients, which are going to be 2 large eggs and a tablespoon of vanilla. I use the pure vanilla extract rather than any imitation vanilla. It retains its flavor much better when baking. Mix that until it's all creamy and smooth. Scrape down your bowl and you will be ready to add the next ingredient. You'll want to add 2 cups of rolled oats and mix them in. I use the old-fashioned rolled oats instead of the quick cooking rolled oats. The quick cooking rolled oats make the cookies a little drier. Once the oats are mixed in, want to add all of your ingredients to your flour that will help your cookie rise. That is going to be a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. The cornstarch actually helps your cookies stay soft and fluffy. Mix that into the flour and then add that mixture to your cookies in the mixer. Mix it in, make sure it's well mixed. Start on low, otherwise you're going to have a flour cloud, and increase it to medium. Mix on medium for a total of about 1 to 2 minutes. This ensures everything is well mixed. Scrape down your bowl and you are going to add my favorite part of the recipe, which is all of those yummy chips. You will add a cup of chocolate chips. I use the dark chocolate chips, a cup of peanut butter chips, and a cup of toffee chips. I purchased the chopped toffee chips, but you could also chop your own pieces of toffee candy if you wanted to. Mix them in briefly and you are ready to form your cookies on a parchment covered baking sheet prior to baking. I use a scoop that will form about 2-inch cookies. I believe this is a 2 tablespoon scoop. It's either 2 tablespoon or 2.5 tablespoon scoop. Leave about 2 or 3 inches between your cookies as they will spread some. The cornstarch does help them not spread quite as much. Bake them at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 to 10 minutes. I check them at about 5 minutes and rotate the cookie sheet. At about 8 minutes, depending upon your oven, they may be done. You want them to be a nice golden brown, but not overbaked. Enjoy them warm from the oven with a nice glass of milk or a cup of coffee. And now for my SIS, Simple is Smart tip. If you want a soft but chewy cookie, you want to add some cornstarch to your recipe. The cornstarch helps the gluten relax enough to give your cookie a nice soft texture, and it also helps it keep from spreading out during baking. So in this recipe, we added 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to give us a nice puffy, soft, but still chewy cookie.